Alright, this is session 15 of the Call of Forgotten Kingdom.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Definitely not airborne.
It was really just the fact that you went like all for it and you're not DMing, so I was like, you're gonna hang your god like that? That's a choice.
Here, you find it?
Highlighting. Delightful. They're actually really light, which is nice.
That is nice.
2 new episodes.
Cool.
Let's stick this somewhere over here.
I thought that was actual, like, episodes. Are you able to send it to me through a text and I can pull it through there?
You are a good dice for today. That's always a good dice for me. Your dice treat me well.
My dice?
The ones that you gave me.
Oh, of course they do, okay?
There's no way. Let me check it.
I was gonna make a comment.
It's under the other one.
And I decided to keep it.
Proud of you.
And I think I deserve praise for that.
I know I shared it.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
But now I want to comment.
I'm just doing best. Well, that's a 19. Oh, that's a 6.
It should be a playlist. I shared it. Are you able to send me a text with it and then I can pull it up through my...
Scroll.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Goes.
Oh. What comment did you make that I didn't comment on?
There it is. Any specific song?
It was either going to be that or a,
Jesse, how do you turn the lights on?
or something else.
Well, first you gotta use this switch right here.
That switch? Alright, DM, what color are you feeling?
Blue will work.
Make it
I
stop
have a
flashing. Make it stop!
Alex, what did you do?
I guess a couple more won't be too bad to have.
Turn it
So,
off. Just turn it off. I'm blind.
Twist it off. Probably a lot of people.
With such an even and steady flash.
I've turned it off. A lot of people.
oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
It's really
Or are they the twist, or is it the partial twist and pull down?
I don't know, that's what I'm
I think they're the locks.
Well,
Is he going to pop and lock it and drop it?
Does somebody have epilepsy? Is that why?
No.
No, objectively it's fine. Just don't be surprised if I just start staring at it.
I love how it just turns off.
It's like every other one. It's
You have to press it while it's flashed on.
Oh, you got all of them except that one. Trey, what do you think you're going to do that Alex can't right now?
I think I know what kind of attachment it is.
Maybe you can reach it? I'm so proud of you.
They need to just get like a couple more inches taller.
Where is that? I mean, you're the one that's with them.
I'm not with anything.
Ah. Neo. Go away. Stay. No. Bad. Bad.
We just take it out, we'll set it so we're safe. Alright, now that's not right. This is why I don't do the lights.
You did great.
Fantastic. Hopefully this is a good volume. If not, oh, that's not what I wanted.
Olegu, you all up for the recap there, buddy?
I'm ready.
I love the young people.
You're good. I don't know what volume. I'm gonna have it.
Here we go.
Good.
Well, I need to
When it's
double
too
check
loud,
it.
it's hard for me to understand what people are saying.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh yeah, that's what his name is. Are you all ready?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to share your recap with us?
I would be delighted. We began last session on the submarine Bubbles with Nelly. What a name, what a submarine, what a... I'm not quite sure what he is, but I know he's blue and short. We had some interesting discussions with him. He has a partial Godstone, watermelon. He has a partial watermelon powering his ship, and he thinks we can help. He can get. I'm not really sure. Somehow he's gonna help us get a Godstone if we work with him. Anyways, we eventually got back to our ship, which was great. Glad to be home. And then that was, I'm pretty sure, late in the day. They all kind of blend together. But we spent some time on the ship. We got situated. We started making a plan to return the watermelon back to the island. Shush you. And then we decided to go to sleep. But during the night, that we were accosted by a ship with black sails and a laughing skull flag. Oh no, my phone knocked.
What's wrong?
Shush you. It is the ship of the damned. We ran for all our lives while destroying its sails, and then we left it stranded with destroyed sails and lack of propulsion as we drifted away into the sunrise. Let's say it one more time. Shush you. And we made a quick escape. After that, during the night, I had a lovely conversation with Val about Nessie, or where she lived, where she came from, all that sort of fun things. Gave me some great ideas for where we can go in the future. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be flawless. There's not gonna be any problems. Afterwards, we promptly arrived at the docks where we landed, and instead of going straight to return the Godstone, potentially help save the world, prevent the world from ending, all that fun stuff, we sent Olegu off to scout and we went shopping. It was great. I did some gambling, earned a couple pieces of gold. I think we got some more cannonballs for the ship. Maybe we'll get more than 6 this time, I don't know. We need a lot more. We ran out, just about. Let's see, what else did we do? I think that was pretty much it. We're just shopping. It's great. We don't need to save the world right now. That can wait till Orion gets back. I hope he gets back. Hope it's not another Crux situation where he disappears forever. It'll be fine. Yeah, that was last week's session. 2 weeks ago. That was our last session.
Alright. So I think we left off, people were going shopping. Was there anything else shopping-wise that needed to be resolved before things continued?
I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase.
I'm satisfied with my winnings.
I'm content.
Good? Good to go?
Woo!
Good.
Alright. So round about this time, did Orion already return from his scouting mission?
I do not believe so.
Because I think that's what we were waiting for, was he was supposed to return and you guys were shopping
Yes.
while he went.
You gave us a
Yes.
time frame for how long it'll take him. We said, oh, we're gonna do this at that time.
Yes.
He scouted the city, but we decided to just go and explore the city anyways and go shopping. Makes perfect sense.
Artymiz dashed on the land and we just kind of gave up.
I know that we were headed towards the Temple of Westara to potentially return the watermelon, right?
Correct. And in his scouting mission, because he was trying to scout ahead and he didn't give any specifics. Oh, the map is upside down. You guys decided to mess with me. So you guys are in...
Wow, you can actually read it from the street.
Yeah.
No, this is nice.
So you guys are in Crownport. Westara is technically in the mountain. So, but Crownport butts up against the mountain range. So he would have found the path leading out of Crownport, and it probably will take about half day's hike to make it through the path into the temple. He would be able to confirm to you that the temple looks exactly the same as the one on Fortana, and Fortana's temple. So it looks the same, it's just located in a different spot.
We set a meeting place, or we just gotta hope we find each other?
He was supposed to fly back to you guys.
So
Right.
we're all scattered. That's my point.
We were all kind of heading back to the ship.
Yeah, I just got
Am I
done
done?
purchasing things, so I'm
Yeah, I
headed back to
guess.
the ship.
What time of day is it?
You guys got there shortly after sunrise. It's probably about midday at this point. Well, no. If you got there after sunrise, with him flying, you're probably looking at 2 hours. So it's probably, we'll shoot for early, mid-morning.
So like 10.
Yeah. 9, 10 o'clock, something like that.
I'm gonna walk back onto the ship and go straight into my room. But I'm gonna toss the cannonballs kinda near one of the things.
Are you going to toss them, or are you going to gently drop them?
Kinda just like,
The what?
cannonballs
Where?
on the ship. Just like, low enough where they're not gonna cause damage, but not really, because I'm carrying them.
So it's like when I was carrying my textbooks and I held them here and just dropped them, but they still made a horrible, awful sound.
Yes.
I'm assuming around this time I'm walking back up to the ship and I hear that and I start in a dead sprint to see what that was.
It won't be hard to figure it out once you get there.
Is Val up deck, like on top of the deck? Whereas am I the only one to see like these cannonballs?
No,
that
she
nothing?
would actually be sleeping.
Okay.
She goes to sleep shortly after.
I'm on the deck. I didn't spend a lot of time shopping, so I definitely have been aware of it.
Alright,
You should,
do we want to put these back where they need to go? This is a lot of cannonballs.
You're
Holy
welcome.
shit.
Anybody else got any more gold?
Any more what?
Gold.
Did you come back out from your room?
Yeah, I'm saying this before I'm walking into, as I'm walking in the room, I toss it down and seen you. And
Oh, I would have been here like a minute later because I wasn't quite there yet.
Gotcha.
And so I left at a dead sprint.
then I'll yell it out from my room. Anybody got any more gold?
Well, I think that we were actually about to head out with Nelly and Navarra towards the Temple of Westara.
Yeah, I kind of spent gold and really get a lot more.
So, are we ready to gather our new compatriots and
Olegu!
head on?
I'm coming.
Let's see, Zack. Have you heard from Orion?
Yes, I spoke to Orion. He said that somebody stop me if this isn't what we're gonna do. He said that he was going to scout the trail out a little bit more, and if we get into trouble, he'll like jump in and help us.
Gosh, maybe.
I think he had like a private conversation or something with either Nelly or Navarra about where we're going exactly. So he'll get a good look at the mountains and whatnot.
Well, because especially for Orion, this is time sensitive. We need to go see a fully powered priest or priestess in order to cure him of his condition.
What condition does he have?
He's aged.
Oh yeah,
Oh, shit,
that's
that's
right. That's right.
She's
Good
just
one.
gonna look at everybody who apparently forgot. Oh man.
Well, that's a normal thing for me, so I didn't think of it.
Sure, Olegu. You just keep going.
All right. How much is the bill going to be to pay for docking fees?
We already paid.
It's 10
Wasn't
bucks-
it
or 10
10?
gold a day.
Did we pay already?
We
I paid the
for
first
today.
one because I wanted to get some stuff.
Do we want to pay out for like another day or two?
I think 3 days would be, 3 or 4 days would be good.
When we find the harbor master, dock master, I'll give him 20 more gold for our ship.
How many days are you planning to stay for?
Another 2. So we paid for 1 today.
Yeah, it's 10 per day, right?
Yes.
So it'll just give him 20 gold to reserve another 2.
Okay.
Bless you.
And then Navarra, lead the way.
Well, this way, I suppose. And she's gonna climb off the ship and start walking in that direction.
While we're walking through the cities, I'm going to stick close to her and start asking her questions about the theology, because I've read through the book of like whole stack of theology up to this point. And so I'm just kind of like peppering her with questions while looking out, but mostly I'm like, I have an opportunity here.
If there are any specific questions you want to ask, let me know and I will.
I would like to make an insight check on the townsfolk as we go through the town into whatever trail that she's making on us, whether or not the townsfolk seem surprised, angry, or indifferent about our walking through their town.
I would like to try and blend
What's
in with
your-
the common folk.
15.
They seem to not really notice too much. Occasionally, you notice that you catch a stare or two. You catch that most people tend to be looking at like her arms or at her, less so than you two, but occasionally someone will give you guys a good stare. What was your number again?
15.
You also happen to notice that there are no children here.
Interesting. Relieved about the amount of stairs I'm not getting, because that's not what I'm used to.
You're on the bus now, a biped.
Let's hope it stays that way. I will remain quiet but alert until we hit the trail.
Alright. As you guys are walking through the city, nothing much really seems to happen. People just let you pass by. You do note that there are Mezzaloth throughout the city, though. They do seem to be serving effectively as guards. And you may at some point see one picking up a citizen, particularly one who's causing issue, as you guys go. But no one seems to stop them.
Okay.
So eventually you guys make it out of the city and you end up on the path leading through the mountain pass. Do you guys want to do anything on your way there?
No.
Act natural.
At some point I will stop pestering Nahara with questions and kind of drop back a little bit and just keep a general eye out. Look for any more of the signs that we saw like around the tunnel. On the underwater tunnel to see if I can spot any other places where there might be entrances or exits from that system. Like once we're down lower. So I don't think it's gonna get down.
Once you're on the path?
Yeah.
Do you mind just rolling? That'll probably be an investigation check.
Ah yes.
Don't fuck it up.
+1.
Because you're looking for something specific.
I am indeed.
And I would have opted to stay in my room to craft potions and things with what I bought at the market.
We're dragging
So
you along
you're
anyways.
not going with them to the temple.
We're gonna drag you along anyways. We're not splitting party.
Wait, you're not coming with us? We're going into the mountains.
We're leaving.
Don't you want to be on land?
When I can craft healing materials and water breathing potions?
What's the point of that if you're not gonna be there to keep us alive?
We're gonna have time to camp at least once, so you'll have time, and then there'll be more time.
Save it for when you're stuck on the boat.
Fine, but I'm bringing it with me.
Okay.
It was a 7 on my investigation.
A true
You do
classic.
not see anything.
Yeah, and then I sent you what I would have asked her. In all honesty, it's just a lot of questions of like, I am very excited not doing this good job of obtaining it.
So as you guys go, you don't run into anything. By luck
even a
of
tree.
my bad dice roll. So you guys don't run into anything on your way there. You can walk right up into the temple.
I would like
You
to.
do notice that there are no Mezzaloths around the temple.
I thought that it was like a day's walk to the temple. Did I misunderstand that?
It's like a half day.
Half day? Okay, alright. So no Mesloth. I don't trust that. I would like to make a perception check to see for myself.
Can I also?
Yep.
17.
Can I look for any misleft track or markers? Investigate.
7 again.
9! Oh, I did use a good dice. I'm tragic.
Oh, Stratos. 6.
You don't notice anything. You don't notice.
Obviously not.
You notice that there are tracks that lead past the temple. That there are Mezzaloth who've walked by, and you see tracks leading both ways. But they seem to just go straight past the temple and continue along the trail. They don't seem to stop here.
How do we want to approach this? Do we want to take a direct route, or do we want to try to sneak in case they're inside?
Directly, because the quicker we replace the watermelon, if it happens like last time, it just scares them all away.
We are simply
If they're
people
here.
wanting to go and talk with the gods.
Yeah, we even have
What
a priest with
problem is
us.
that?
Okay, alright.
Priestess. I'm sorry.
I will open the temple door and walk in.
Upon doing so, you are met with a temple that is quite dilapidated. This is not a temple that is well kept or looked after. And you notice that several of the sculptures here are broken. They've been I want to say assaulted, but assaulted isn't really the right word.
They're
I'm
like
trying to
weathered
describe.
down.
No, more like someone has purposely caused damage.
Defaced?
Defaced. There you go. This is not a well looked after temple by any means. But you do notice that much like at the primary temple of Fortana, there is only a single god that is represented within this temple, but this god is represented as multiple different species. So there's many versions of him, but it's all the same god.
We've seen something like that before with... Yeah.
This looks familiar to us.
Navarro, where do we place the watermelon?
Is there also a guy in the center that has their hands out like this?
There it is. Up at the pew.
I think it's in that one.
Okay, who has it? Alright, I've got your back.
Sorry, I'm looking for my notes through my notes or something.
Sorry.
Did I really not write that down?
Does anyone need any healing potions while we're here?
No.
I'll take one.
I'll give you
Oh! Okay, sorry, there it is. Just for clarity's sakes, this is the temple of Araku?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, I was literally spending all the time trying to find the god's name.
Oh. I was just waiting. I knew you were trying to do something, but I didn't know what.
Aerako.
I have that window somewhere, but I gotta type to find it. The
Yeah.
search.
I have it, but I wrote it left-handed, so I can't really read what it says. I see arrow.
How does it work?
Aerako.
Thank you. So, as soon as Stratos says I've got your back, I will take the Godstone of Araku, because I needed to remember the
I
name.
close the door behind us.
Okay.
And I am going to start singing a hymn while walking towards the statue with their hands out.
It seems unnecessary to
Anything
just go place
in
it
particular, or do you just sing?
The one that you sent me last time.
Okay.
She's an extra lass.
And then notice because that's a 19.
I don't care.
Do you want to roll a religion check for me as she's singing?
Sure.
And then as I approach, I'm going to start praying to Araku, asking them to help guide. Hey, it's my favorite roll today. Asking them to help guide the city of Westara back towards, or to start taking the city of Westara back under their protection, and to start supporting them so that we can start righting the wrongs done by the Mesobots. And then I will place the Godstone into the hands.
We all die.
And the hand, once you place them, the hands close, and he pulls it up, and it almost seems like he takes a breath, and he holds his breath. And then all of a sudden, I need all of you to roll a dex save for me.
Oh shit. 4.
Don't forget you have luck points for luck Fortana.
This doesn't seem that important for that. What's the worst that a holy person could do to the people that are helping him?
19.
I'm going to keep my first roll because the second roll is a natural 1. 10.
14.
Okay. You two are good. You two are going to be knocked prone as all of a sudden he releases all of the air in his chest, and the whole room is going to fill with a sudden gust of wind as you guys are knocked back, and you can hear a storm, a raging windstorm starting outside.
I don't think it's a happy god.
Maybe I should have told you all he's the god of the wind.
Did we make him cry?
You two are going to take damage because you were knocked prone. It's not much. Probably. Yeah, I'm rolling poorly too. You guys are going to take 3.
Okay.
So not bad. It's not bad. And all of you get to level up.
Right now.
Yeah. I'll let you guys do it now.
I was thinking about.
As you guys level up, you 3 specifically are each going to receive the blessing of Araku.
Just us 3?
Not them too?
Nope.
Is that a feature that you added? Ooh. What's it do?
So those who have been blessed by the god of Araku, the god of tempests and trickery, they may use his blessing to call upon him to summon a storm. The storm will last up to 10 minutes, but due to Araku's fickleness, you can only recharge this on a roll of 6. You may only attempt to recharge this ability once per day.
Oh.
Depending on how lucky your dice roll is, you may only get to use it once. And never again.
Well, you get to recharge it, trying to recharge it every day.
You get to attempt to recharge it every day.
Yeah.
There's no...
Level up. The fun part.
Yeah, so when you use the blessing of Araku, you're essentially casting Calling. It's the spell that is connected to it.
Which school do I want to put it into?
Oh, you're worshipping Nessie right now. Let's be real.
That hasn't progressed at all. Decisions. What do I get for each? That is the question.
I considered letting you guys level up before today's session, but that wasn't going to be as fun.
As the chaos is of us doing it like a half-linger.
Yes.
Or a portion of it. So, at the Temple of Fortana, when we placed the Godstone, when I placed the Godstone, I had a vision. Did another one fall upon me?
No.
After the gust of wind, I am going to kneel in front of the statue and start praying quietly.
Sorry, I was reading this. What?
You seal in after the gust goes through. his head or like forehead on the floor, praying to the statue of God who's now holding his Godstone close. Specifically asking for guidance on our next steps in case that's important.
Navara
Mm-hmm.
is I'm trying to make a decision.
You and me both.
Mhm.
Spell that I want.
Can you roll perception for me?
With my +1, absolutely. Who wants to roll well for me? That's an 11. We're making our way up.
So Navara's just standing there, sorry.
Okay. Did she ever give me an answer to the question I sent you while we were walking up?
It would help a bit within like Discord. It's hard to, use telepathy with people when you're not using your brain.
It's fine. These things, they happen.
I gotta pick spells now, which is always the fun part.
Oh my god, there's so many options.
Switch room for activities.
I know.
Does Stratos think that Luster Restoration would work on Orion?
You saw me do lesser restoration on him.
Okay.
That's what I used my spell slot on last time.
Gotcha.
I think what I gathered and shared with the group was that greater restoration is what's needed.
Right. Still blows my mind that Silver Barbs is a first level spell.
Yeah.
Decisions.
Question
Answer, maybe.
are either Mizlos or Hydrolos, are either of their challenge ratings 1 or lower?
I doubt it. OC, I doubt it.
alongside a certain spell was worth it. Not for the
No, they're 5s.
That's tragic.
Tracks though.
Tracks. But think of how fun it would have been to summon them.
That would have been something. What's that Google?
He made me think of something.
My pleasure.
Oh dear.
I get 2 attacks now, yay.
Yay.
That's exciting.
That's why I went with another level of board instead of fire. I was like, that second attack is kind of necessary. As opposed to getting up action surge.
Yeah, but then you also get the what is it called?
Second win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
I'm just being impatient.
Stratos is ready. Question. Are we allowed to know what level we're playing to?
Probably 20.
Okay. That way
Unless you
I don't-
guys die first.
like TPK?
Possible.
I kind of want to figure to start at level 3 and it's technically 17 stones. That would be 17 level ups.
I didn't want to assume stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, for all I know, she could just lie to me right now.
You guys might get up to level 21 because there are 17 stones, but you guys were level 4 when you placed the first stone and leveled up that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you were 3 when you were abducted, but you were 4 by the end of your abduction, before you ever heard about the stones.
So we might get a boon with these characters.
At some point while Olegu was staring at his spell book. Oh, that's a really good question.
Is there a
Uh-huh.
is there a like an offering plate that's kind of like not associated with any of the statues, that it's kind of on its own?
Not at this temple, no.
Shit. Okay.
As you hear the storm continue to rage outside.
I'm ready now.
Well, in response to that, I would also like to rage.
When did you take a level in Barbarian?
I've been in Barbarian this whole time. You might say I'm a Bard Barbarian.
Nice.
And I can push her 10 feet away.
Nice.
Get first up on the crow's nest, 300 feet away.
Hey, Desi,
Yes.
do you know where my Stratos figure's at?
Did you take him
I did
home,
not.
or
I
we?
did not
Okay.
take him.
Then he's probably up here then.
I believe I took my Centaur home. Didn't expect to not need that many so quickly.
It wasn't painted.
No,
It
it's
blended in
okay.
with the dark.
It honestly wasn't your fault. It's what, like 2 or 3 natural ones in a row or something like that?
That'll do it.
Goodness.
Okay, so is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just sent you guys up.
For the most part.
What did everybody take? I took a level in Bard.
Another level in Paladin.
Artificer number 2. But I'm confused on the 4 option things.
Roll number 2. Oh, your infusions?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm vaguely familiar with those, bro.
I'll show you the 4 that I chose once my phone loads. Probably turn off that thing, make it look a little bigger.
You know who's really familiar with Artificers? This guy.
Yep, the Artificer infusions.
So I chose that.
Nice, very helpful.
Because you said 2 different things.
Yeah.
Basically, you're able to create 4 magical items
Oh,
from non-magical
okay.
items.
Wheel.
Hold please.
And I think it says there's some
You
certain
realize-
points where you can change it.
In my I can see how that. My bad. I meant to say this.
Might be a character sheet right to you.
Maybe.
Wait, is it up here?
They just both start with the letter S.
Is this effect defect?
Wheel. That's what I'm going to just
It
go
very
with for
well
now.
could be.
Yeah, you can basically create magical items out of nothing. You can have 4 of those at a time, based on that, from that list.
Cool.
Is that how you have the crafts?
No.
Homunculus servant.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that
how
the
I have
craft?
one of my crafts, yeah. My little homunculus servant.
Yeah, so you can basically create magic items either for yourself or you can give them to other party members. It's cool. Cool stuff.
The cats can be very helpful.
I chose capable while they're breathing.
yeah.
And a bag of holding, because I have ideas prior to that.
Oh. Yeah, boy.
Advantage. Oh no, like, well, I was already gonna roll it straight.
Oh,
What are you rolling?
considering the situation, yes, I'm
Hold on. What are you doing?
I've been praying the entire time, like while you all were
She's been having a
Looking.
conversation.
with my lord. Quite literally.
I was thinking about giving her bardic inspiration.
It's an 11. Those dice are,
Banished for being average.
at least it's not a 7. If I actually serve the god I think I do, I don't think I'm a very good listener.
It's so fun having 6 for spell slots.
Okay, Lopez.
Okay,
But I can't use any of them.
so now that you guys have conveniently leveled up, you will each find that you have a new tattoo adorning yourself. I probably should have pulled this open before I... While you guys were doing that, because I knew it was coming and I knew I was going to have to show you. But lack of preparedness, that's the thing.
I really want to know why it's these two that didn't get the feet.
Right?
If anybody,
Maybe
I
we
would
get the hands.
I would be expected.
You guys have that
Oh.
lovely tattoo on you now.
Oh, the little wind.
Nice.
Oh, I was looking at the map. I was like,
I know.
what?
I was actually looking at the woman.
The
and I was like,
person?
where's the tattoo?
I flex my muscle and make her dance.
Goodness.
So you all have a tattoo of the wind on you now.
Where is it?
It varies from person to person.
Okay.
So you can choose where you want this one.
Ugh.
Fortana was decided for you.
Sorry, continue. Let's think about where I want mine. But keep going.
Yes. But other than that, nothing else seems to happen.
Well, there's a storm.
There's a storm and it is continuing to rain.
And Olegu wasn't able to cast magic, right?
I cannot cast magic.
No.
Have you tried now that we placed the Godstone back?
Prestidigitation.
Works.
It's a bloody miracle.
Orion's going to be so happy once he gets back.
Can I start investigating the temple to see if there are any like hidden doors or anything? Because we were also looking for a priest or a priestess for
Yes.
Orion.
Yeah.
I would also like to investigate now that I see that she's done praying.
I'm gonna be just messing with my stuff on the floor.
15!
18.
Damn it! First good roll of the night.
So you both, almost at the same time, realize that this statue also moves. and that you can open it, and behind that statue is a hallway, but not an office. Down that hallway, you're going to find a couple of rooms. They all look like they were bed chambers of some sort. You find 4 bed chambers, 2 on either side, that are abandoned. And there's one at the end, and someone is in the bed.
In the bed?
In the bed.
Are they alive?
Psst. Navarra, do you know what this hallway does? Where does it go?
Can I try and see if they're alive?
I have never been to this particular temple. I do not know.
Is it trapped? My fear is that they might be trapped.
Oh, so it's just walking. Because, okay, could we see down the hallway, or is it like we would have to walk down the hallway?
You would have to walk down the hallway.
Alright, then I am investigator.
Alright, I will back her up. I'll draw my sword, back her up. Guys, we're going to investigate the Sleeping Beauty, I suppose.
Okay, be careful.
Can I have one of those healing potions?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Welcome.
I'm gonna go and try and see if the person is alive.
Okay. Roll a health check.
A what check?
Medicine. Health, medicine, same thing. You guys know what I meant.
That's an 11!
9. Are we sure this is a body? Okay, 9's not that bad.
You figure out that it's alive, that they're alive, but they are much older. They appear to be in their late 80s, early 90s, and they don't look like they're doing well. They're struggling to breathe, and they are currently asleep, even through the storm, and you guys can hear it raging, even inside, as the wind howls.
What's the body's race?
What type of person?
They are an air genocide.
Okay, so it's a corner.
And you would probably.
I want to. So I'm not going to pour the healing potion down their throat because that would be bad. I'm going to use gently lay a hand on them, and I'm going to use lay on hands. So I'm going to first just give them like 1 hit point.
You don't see any marked change, but you feel like they didn't necessarily need healing.
Okay.
Is this?
They more so look sick to you.
Sick or cursed?
Or are they just old?
Could I be able to tell if they're sick or poisoned? Or would I know if lesser restoration would work to help kind of...
Based on your roll, you wouldn't know off the top of your
I
head.
mean, being diseased is a condition. It might help.
I'm going to cast lesser restoration on him.
When you do, you see that there is some coloration that returns to his skin, and he does seem to wake up. He doesn't look like he's suddenly healthy. More like just a little better. Oh,
Sorry to disturb your sleep.
it's been so long since we've had anyone here. What can I do for you?
Does he have fangs?
No.
It just dawned on me. I was like,
And he slowly seems to sit up, but he doesn't seem to do that very well.
hail and well met.
I am going to, if he lets me, kind of help him sit.
Okay.
We came seeking the blessing of Araku. And I'm going to gesture to, like, the inside of my arm where the tattoo now lives. And I think we were successful.
You received what now?
A blessing of Araku.
Araku.
It's been so long since anyone has received blessing. No one ever comes here anymore.
Well, I think you can
Sorry.
expect that to change. We've replace the Godstone, feel most welcome.
Watermelon.
What? And then he starts to try to climb out of the bed.
I am going to help him. Would you like to go see it?
Yes. It's returned?
Yeah. Araku's found his way home. Are you the... What language does she use? Are you the saint? Are you the saint of Araku?
Yes. Though it has been nearly a lifetime since anyone has called me as such.
Well then, and she's going to like bow him. My name is Lynn, and hopefully we can help get everything back to rights.
If only I could live so long as to see it.
And I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Joziah.
Desire?
Josiah.
Sorry. Or Zack.
Goodness gracious.
Next thing you're gonna know, Stratos has a whip attached to his breast.
Name Desire.
Goodness gracious.
That would be the best twist ever if Milo's whip became a person, like an NPC.
Oh my lord.
Is he really on his way?
Yeah.
Good. Glad.
Same.
I just miss you, babe.
What's that in the chat? I dare you.
I just said it on the recording.
Yes, but if he wants to hear it.
We all love and miss you, and we're waiting for your arrival.
Alright, Josiah. I am
Yes.
Zordon Odocles of the Kingdom. You knew this already.
Zordon?
Yes.
Spell your last name for me?
Oh shit. It's Zordon Odiusberg, not Odocles. That's my other character. Odeusberg.
Right. We had that conversation. It's still just gonna take me a minute. Josiah, well, I will start assisting him towards the Godstone. Is there anything? Do you need a wrap? Do you need to take like a wrap, put it on? Are you okay? Do you need anything?
No, I want to see the stone.
Absolutely.
So you shall.
I took the stone from his hand so long ago, and I bear the curse for it.
The curse.
Why did you remove the stone?
This is Olegu. Perhaps you
Oh,
might
yes,
have
I'm
something in
Olegu.
common.
What curse was brought upon you for taking the stone?
And he lets out this coughing kind of chuckle. It was not always so old, young one.
Say.
Olegu.
Araku cursed me. He punished me by taking the very breath from my lungs.
That's not happening.
And left me to rot these last couple of years of my life.
Do you think now the stone has been returned that their process will be reversed?
No. Araku is not so kind of father.
The wind is
Fickle.
Mother Nature is unforgiving.
It's not Mother Nature here, it is the Lord of the Wind. Mother Nature is not such.
No, she's not. Eventually, you get him out and around and to the front of the temple, where effectively any conversation you try to have with him for a short while does not go well, because he is just going to break down into tears that turn this off.
Oh.
I'm not going to touch that at all. I'm just going to try and support him. But at some point while we were walking back, she would have leant over and been like, if you want the book of theology I have to, just kind of explore what all is going on here, I'm more than happy to lend it.
Why would I need that?
Because you said that Mother Nature, and that was not Mother Nature, that was the Lord of the Wind.
I see. Well, you're free to believe whatever you like.
I think there's some insult going on here.
I'm not insulting you. I think that it's really fantastic that you believe in a higher power.
I believe you have come across a taboo.
A taboo? What do you mean?
Mother Nature is.
Well, I mean, do you?
She starts walking away. Or I
I
switch
mean,
a little bit.
I guess this might be something I don't understand.
Navarro would be actively trying to comfort him and speaking with him.
I will
Once
just.
he eventually calms down, if you guys are there that long.
Yeah, because I will also just kind of sit with him while she's doing that. Sweetheart, you're very kind. You're very kind. That's right.
So I
Means I'm
guess
gonna get
our
banished.
next order of action is
See
get
if right
the
up.
half of the watermelon from Nelly and take it back to where it belongs.
Nelly is not sure that what they have is a chip of the watermelon.
I thought we were able to confirm that.
Were we?
Yeah, pretty sure we
piece of
did.
one.
Repeat.
That the source powering Nelly's ship is actually a Godstone, or a portion of a Godstone, like a chip of one.
Yeah, we were able to confirm it. Nelly was being kind of sus about it, but
Nelly didn't think that's what they had.
The sliver.
I think he was also being untruthful.
Willfully ignorant is the term I like to use.
Something else I can do when I get back on the ship is cast locate an object and see if it detects if we really want to be shit.
Once Joziah calms down, I'm gonna ask him two different things, recognizing that he's very old and frail, so I don't know that this will work. I am going to tell him that we came across the ship of the damned. Doomed?
Damn.
Damned, okay. And that one of our friends received an awful fright and asked if there's anything potentially that he can do to help him recover from it.
Okay, can you repeat the question? I heard your words, but they just kind of went over
You're
my
fine.
head.
So I'll just tell him we ran into the ship of the damned, and one of our friends had a pretty bad fright. Could you help him recover from it? What I am capable of was not enough, but maybe a saint. And
It's been a long time since I have used such magic. But maybe with the stone return, it would be available to me again.
And there was our friend right there.
Hello.
I got the lights working.
So I'll ask him that, and then I will also ask him if he knows where other Godstones may have ended up.
I do not know. I only know that I cast my own into the sea. Where the others chose to cast theirs off, I cannot say.
Well,
So you're saying there's potential for more to be in the sea.
It is a rather convenient place to hide things.
You're not wrong.
Though I suppose if you could find one of the forgotten, or rather the lost children of the king, and you might have a better time locating.
But who to what now?
who were the lost children of the king?
Princes and princesses.
Of Atlantis?
Yes,
So we're looking for redheads.
yes.
Okay. How many were there?
It's been a long time.
Oh, I thought you were pointing up one. I was like, one is
No.
children?
No.
How What if it was his king?
There were 3 princes and 2 princesses.
Do you have any idea what were their names? Where they may have gone? We returned to the Godstone of Fortana, and we're committed to seeing this through and using vessels for its achievement. It's going to be a long journey, and we're a rather small group of ragtag individuals. That fluctuates based on the presence of Greg Gardner. We're Ted Todd.
Is
You do not know the names of the royal family.
No. Do we? We know one. And that was Prince... last session? Was it Prince Kai?
Kai, there was a Kai that,
Kai Cormaris?
Yeah,
Yes.
Kai Kormaris. That is the only name that we know.
There was his elder brother, Eiler. Aelar.
K-E-L.
And Solace. S-A-L-A-S. And then there were the princesses. Amlyn. A-M-L-Y-N-N. And Ariel. I have to.
I know, I'm not surprised one bit.
At least you didn't say Sebastian.
He's just a butler.
I'm never seen
At most.
What was the name of the first prince?
Eiler. A-E-L-A-R. He was the eldest.
So Eiler was the eldest. Kai was the crown prince. Solace. And then you have Amlyn and Ariel. Mario?
Do you guys want to know those in age order?
Yes, please.
Eiler was, at least before all of this, 40. Kai was 15. Solace 10. Amlyn 4. And Ariel 26.
So,
At least last time they were sick.
so this was before, or right as the Mezzoloth invaded?
During the insurgency, yes.
And what will finding the lost children of the king accomplish? I mean, allies in this fight, absolutely, but
It is said that only the children of the king, the direct line, will truly be able to return all the Godstones and fix what is wrong.
oh, okay.
That's a prophecy?
It is what we were told when we cast the stones.
That's interesting.
We've already kind of proven that wrong.
I mean, as far as I know, none of us are related to any of these kings specifically,
We have 2 royals,
but I'm from very, very far away. I don't know about Artymiz. Where'd you say you were from again?
Cambridge?
Cambridge, that's right. Is that on the continent of Faerun, or is that in the Feywilds?
My hair is
Continent.
What race was the royal family? Like, what was their lineage?
Atlantean mermaids.
I'm just double checking.
Okay, fine.
They just because they could have been different.
You mean they bred with other races?
What was that? What'd you say?
There it is.
There it is. It's been a minute.
There it is. There's that reminder.
I mean, my sword master and mentor was a centaur, so we had quite the wide variety of individuals.
What?
I think that's all he had for you, unless you guys have any other questions.
No, I think what we're kind of waiting for is to see if he would be able to heal Orion, but I kind of figured that was gonna,
Yeah, perfect timing.
yeah.
Do we want to wait for him before that happens, or do we want to just...
I feel like I want to see him play that out.
Just a little bit. I sent him a message.
Did
Thank
you say
you.
the old man is cursed or diseased?
He said he was cursed. I rolled an 11 on my medicine check. You'd be more than welcome to check him out yourself.
Yeah, perhaps with the shared experience you'll have a better idea.
But he said he was cursed?
That's what he said, that doesn't mean it's true.
It's a lot coming from somebody who doesn't even know who the mother of the earth is.
Is there a potion I can make for that?
I thought it was the wild
If
one.
I have an hour, I might be able to help.
There are gods for many things. Apparently.
This is true.
Do you have more gold though?
I lost it all.
Well, at least I got a lot of
check.
stuff.
Actually, same.
21.
It's a 6. Okay. Like, you were doing really well at the slots. I'm
Oh.
sorry you lost it.
Yep, 21.
24!
It's really unfortunate, I'm sorry. I know that you amassed quite a collection for yourself, but I have no doubt that you will be able to win it back.
I will earn it back eventually. Plus I gave some of it to Artymiz, so it did go there as well.
Yeah, I got cannonballs and healing potions and stuff to make more healing potions and water breathing potions and stuff to make more water breathing potions.
So I didn't lose
Quite
it
the
all.
collection.
Do I get the feeling that the curse on this man could be lifted with a remove curse spell? Do I get the feeling that the curse on this man could be removed with a remove curse spell?
I mean, you can try.
I would need an hour to prepare that spell.
Do you want to roll an insight
Do we want to like?
Either insight or
or arcana? Do an
Yes.
arcana check. Probably better.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, that's real good.
That's gonna be a 24 as well.
It does not.
Dang it. That would
But it would have been funny to watch you waste it.
Thanks for that.
I don't know if funny is the right word.
Huh?
I don't know if funny is the right word. We'll actually only have like 2 slots.
Well, I'm mostly a wizard, but I do only have 2 slots in 3rd level.
He's a whizlock.
Look, have I ever told you guys that I'm mildly sadistic?
Yes!
I actually
Alright.
picked that up all on my own. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, I blindfold one of my players and hand them a puzzle and be like, "Here, solve this."
That was a good night.
It was a great time.
Cards Against Humanity.
How long do you think this storm will last?
I don't know. He probably set the storm out as some kind of punishment.
Punishment? We replaced the Godstone.
Well,
And yet no one in here is harmed.
the well,
There were measures off on the
Oh,
island,
it's
yeah.
punished.
Mazzalon.
Interesting. I want to peek my head out the window and see if I like hear any like demonic screaming. like I'm melting. 14?
You peek your head out the window, you said?
Yeah, or like the door.
You don't hear anything, but you do see firelight off in the distance.
And I'll take my glove off and I'll feel the rain. Just does it burn?
Nope.
Oh, thank goodness.
What about
If anything,
me?
it feels kind of refreshing.
It does.
Ooh, this is nice.
Water. This is really nice.
Shoot.
You're the window. You're blue. So, during this time, I am also going to ask Olegu to give him one of his spores, so that way we can have a spore established in this room.
It's a good idea.
Oh, that is a great idea.
Are you just gonna plant it, or are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna plant it
Where are you gonna plant it?
in the room behind the statue, so it's hidden.
So in his bedroom.
Yes. So we can watch him sleep.
We're just the fun guys. Well, very fun guys. Don't quite work like that. They're beginner's mates.
Real
I
quick,
thought
while
you just asked.
No. I asked you to give him one of your spores.
I'm gonna cast Sending
Okay.
on Kai.
Okay.
Kai. We've replaced the Godstone of Araku. We have leads on another. Please give us an update. Joziah, Nelly, and Navarra are in good health. That's it.
Stratos, you are making excellent progress. I must speak with you and Navarra. Rendezvous at the dock. I may have info on 2 Godstones.
Interesting. Everyone, I just received a message from Kai. He would like us to meet at the dock. He has more leads on watermelons. He seemed very pleased with our progress.
Awesome. It's good to hear that we're making good progress. Was he vague with you, or was he kind of direct?
I mean, he only had 25 words to respond to me, but
He used 20.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I felt like I got the gist of it. I mean, I could always attempt to send to him again.
No, I think it's probably fine.
But, no, I don't think he was incredibly vague at all.
I don't know that. I think part of it, I just ask big questions. Maybe that's what it's not.
You know, trust him.
I do. However,
I do think it is. I mean, who am I to say whether or not Kai is a common name, but we've got 2 people within our midst that are named Kai. One is a Perrier long lost royalty.
Do we know where he is?
Which one?
The long lost royalty.
No, I don't think so.
Nobody does.
But we should.
You don't, right?
Who are you speaking?
The priest.
What was the question?
Know where any of the princes or princesses are. Where were they last seen?
They were told to leave. They had to before
Like
stones were
the
taken.
Atlantis, the realm, the plane, this living coil,
Why did they have to leave Atlantis before the storm was taken?
so
To
that they
prevent
can
the
come back.
Mezlock from getting them.
Oh, that was too.
The king knew that he could only hold the Mezlock off for so long, and then if one of the children were coerced once they received the trident, the realm would be doomed.
What trident?
Trident.
Since the Mezlock have come, the formal education has suffered greatly.
She's not wrong. I've yet to see a single
Roll
operating school.
persuasion.
Actually, I'm pretty good at that. That's close enough.
Roll persuasion.
Can be with advantage
almost
since
have
I
math.
commented to help her.
That is a 11!
Anything beats a 1.
Woo!
The scene. It's truly a sad state the world has become.
Right? That's why we're so dedicated to getting the Godstones replaced.
The trident is the official symbol of the royal family, and it allows whoever sits upon the stone and bears the trident to control the realm. Because a true king could call upon the waves or end a storm in a moment's will.
It's a lot of power.
No pressure.
And that is
So-
why only the truly worthy could ever take the throne.
So even amongst the children of the king, not all of them would have been able to wield that power?
No.
Who decides who's worthy? Is it Nessie?
The trials of succession.
The trials of succession.
Only the children that reach adult age could ever take the trials. And only the most worthy and able of any one would ever be able to complete them.
What are they? Again, our education. It's absolutely gone to shit since the Mezlock came. Like, I don't even, sometimes my geography is just also awful.
And this is when Navarra is going to slip in.
Mm-hmm.
The trials are, well, effectively a labyrinth. It is a series of rooms that have to be completed, and each room has a trial. A task that must be completed, whether that be to demonstrate diplomatic ability or ability in combat. Or
This
economy.
isn't the labyrinth on Tar, is it?
No,
Okay.
that's just a playground.
It's a playroom where I got stabbed 3 times. Sure.
It's where I
He died in that playground.
Oh yeah, you did.
did.
Ah, good
This is why
times.
only the most capable would ever
Wait.
be able to complete the trial.
Isn't Kai a crown prince? Does that mean he completed them? If he's crown
It
prince?
meant that he was. I'm trying to determine how to word this. It means that he was held in highest regard and most believed to be able to complete the trials.
So nobody had finished the trials of succession yet.
Correct.
Oh jeez. So, not only are you telling me that we need to find at least one of the children of the king, but we then have to ensure that they go through the trial of succession?
Yes. And they must succeed.
When the world ends, I get the picture.
Are they able to like take a team, or is this something they have to do by themselves?
Is it like a relay event?
Yeah.
A king is no better than his aides.
Okay.
If a king chooses poor aides, then... Oh god, now I know why you're laughing. If the king chooses poor aides to help him, then he will never succeed on the throne.
I once had a friend
I'm seeing a
who-
future of Quest.
we once had a companion who chose his aides poorly.
God.
He's no longer with us.
I'm right into the true. Hold on.
Zack, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
How was work?
Wrong.
Yeah.
Hey Zack,
Yes.
I hope this makes you feel a little bit better, but you get to level up.
Yeah. Thank
You
you.
can level up real quick.
And we've asked our nice new friend if he can help unage you, de-age you.
Who's our nice new friend again?
He's the...
So we went to the temple of Araku, the gods that we were returning. It was an easy half day, nothing happened. In that, I'm assuming thanks to your wonderful scouting.
It's true.
The temple was dilapidated and very much disrepair. A bunch of statues were damaged from, we assume, Mezzaloth or some other people. When we just walked in, there was nobody there, so we just put the stone on. There was a giant gust of wind. We all got blown back. A storm started outside that we were assuming, because he's the god of the wind and storm, we're assuming he's punishing all the Mezzaloth people outside, similar to how What's-Your-Face did with the golden light at the first temple.
Okay. Yeah.
With that, when we put the stone back, when we get level up, and 2, you get to add the feat, which is the plus. Oh yeah, we don't know about that.
No. But we went adventuring, looking for a room similar to theirs at Fortana, and we found an old guy sleeping.
It wasn't him.
It was
It was not
him.
me.
So he is also old right now.
He is the priest of the temple. That's our new friend.
His name is not Desire, it's Josiah.
Josiah?
Yeah, his
Yep.
name is Josiah.
Okay.
It's okay. I wrote desire down too.
He's been giving us lore drops, mainly that he told us that if we can find the lost children of Atlantis, they can help us find and replace the Godstones. The children are those 3 princes and 2 princesses. Their names being
Ayler, Ariel, Kai, Salis, and Amlin.
So Kai is one of them? The Kai
it's a
we know?
different Kai.
We don't
Yeah.
know this.
Supposedly.
Supposedly it's a different Kai.
Kai, but I
We have doubts.
Yeah.
Let's see. He told us that the princes and princesses were told to leave before the Mezzaloth arrived, because if one of them were to be captured and coerced and receive the trident, which is a royal symbol of the family, and became king, it would pretty much be the end of the whole realm of the world. Because they'd be under their control and have the full power of the crown.
Okay.
Which is apparently really powerful.
In order for them to gain the power of the crown, they have to complete the trials of secession, which only children of adult age can complete trials. And the trial is a labyrinth, which sounds similar to the one we did, but we were told that the one we did is a playground in comparison.
Which is great because
The
we
one where
died.
Stratos died and we
Crux
lost
got
Crux.
Okay.
It was apparently a playground. It's a great time.
Okay.
Supposedly the king, or the one who's 10 trials, can bring aides with him, and because the king's no better than his aides. Yep. Yep, we all had the same thought.
Don'ts.
None of
Yeah.
us. None of us are better than our aides.
Yep.
We're like their,
Let's see, he just cast sending to Captain Kai, who told us to meet him at the docks when we finished here, and that he is infill potentially 2 more Godstones.
But before we walked back into the steam chamber, or I guess afterwards, after he'd been crying for a little bit, I asked our new friend Joziah, I was like, hey, we saw the scary ship and our buddy had a good fright. Could you take a look at him?
so he's trying to unage me to the
We're
Yeah.
gonna see if he can,
Yeah.
since he's a powerful priest in theory.
priest?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a priest.
He's the head priest of Araku.
So he's technically the saint of Araku.
He's also cursed by Araku because he's the one that ruined the Godstone in the first place.
He's a pickle god.
Yes.
Ah, I see. So
Yeah.
we lost favor.
Yeah.
But the Godstone is back.
Gained it then,
Maybe.
theoretically?
Ooh,
We don't know
you
yet.
couldn't cast magic, could you? Today?
Could I? I couldn't.
I don't think so.
More than likely.
Can
Are you
now
able
as
to
well?
now? Because since we are placing a Godstone,
Olegu is able to.
Well, I
we'll
was
do
unable to.
presidentation. Sorry,
So-
that was a lot all at once.
That was an info dump.
So there's a question there. What was the last question you asked?
Does he get his magic back as well? Because he also did.
Do I have my magic today? Okay. So I got my magic.
And you get a level up.
So why did you ask if I could use my magic? Is there something you want me to cast or use?
No,
No.
just because we weren't able to use magic, and after we put the Godstone back, I was able to, so I was wondering if
Gotcha.
you were able to as well.
Gotcha.
Oh, the spell choice is the best part.
I took a level in Bard.
I took another Warlock.
I'm doing
I'm
another
s-
one on one
Still a paladin.
Artificer number 2.
She has her Artificer Infusions now.
Oh yeah.
Our first fusion.
Those are really cool.
Oh, we have a new tattoo.
Yes.
Perfect thing also.
It looks like a breath of fresh air or something like that.
It's the
like a
The
breeze.
wind.
standard, like, breeze symbol.
So we're role playing the priest trying to unage me.
Yeah.
Because everybody remembers that.
Given that I can use magic now, I would like to cast my new spell, Remove Curse, and see if that removes the aging effect.
It's not.
Okay. Okay.
But it was a good try.
I'm ready to talk to my priest. I have some things to confess.
So when he was telling us about the King's AIDS.
He was saying,
Joziah.
Yes.
Okay. I heard that you, with your connection to divinity and all, would you perhaps be able to remove this unfortunate effect of aging? I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, honestly. I don't feel all that different. But,
Aging how? Many people age.
well, it was more like by force. It was by supernatural ways. I aged like at least 5 years, maybe even more.
Ah. Did you run across the ship of the damned by chance?
Yeah, I saw.
It.
I don't really like talking about it, but I saw something, and it did this to me.
The captain of that ship is truly a formidable foe. He has scared many people straight into death.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't die. I only aged.
It has been many years since I have been able to cast magic, but I could try now.
Oh, he's got a roll for it.
He's like in his 80s.
Can I give him guidance?
He doesn't need it.
Oh, okay, good. He's a priest.
He begins a chant for you, and eventually what he does is he places his palm to your forehead, and he says a final word, and then like pushes your head, and all of a sudden it's like life just fills your chest, and you seem to unage as he casts greater restoration on you.
Do I look any different?
You look much younger. I think it was more than 5 years he put on you.
You know, I do feel a little better. So, okay. Well, I hope it sounds like it worked. I appreciate you very much for doing that. I'm glad it worked.
Yes, I am very tired now, though. I think it is time for me to take a rest.
Very good. I'm gonna leave.
You wanna roll insight for me?
You know I do.
Insight.
Let me stop fangirling.
Did we all get the tattoos? If only some of us got the
Everyone. Everyone
got
got the
the
tattoos.
blessing.
Even the ones that didn't get the special fee.
Even the ones who didn't get the special.
Believe it or not, it's not an 11, it's 13.
When
He's
he
been rolling
says
shitty
when
all
he
day.
says that last line that he needs to go rest now, you catch on that
He means the eternal rest.
he's not talking
needs to
about
die.
just going
He
to
just needs to
sleep.
go die now.
And there is a sudden lack of vitality.
Oh, wow.
After he turns around and as everybody starts to kind of go, I'm going to take his hands. And I'm going to thank him profusely. And I am going to, with his permission, say a prayer over him. Not like last rites. Actually, can I? It's a ceremony.
It's a ritual, it takes an hour.
Ah, damn it. You're so right.
He's got to
I can't do a funeral
hold
right
his
You
now.
may
hand
gotta
for an
have
hour.
an hour.
He's gonna sit there for an hour.
Or he doesn't have to stay alive during the whole time, does he?
No, but we have places to go.
We're on the ship, right?
I'm
they're
Yeah,
at the
we're in the
temple.
temple.
We're in
I
the
am going to
temple.
ask him if he has somebody to help prepare him for the next life.
No one has visited here in far too long.
Can we leave Navarro with them? No, I need to meet
Kai,
Kyle. Damn it.
I can.
There wasn't a time frame to meet Kai, was there?
He didn't have to give me a particular time.
It's storming outside. Why not just wait an hour?
Do we want to take a short rest?
Would you all like to take a short rest?
Sure. I mean, regain the 3 hit points I lost.
If we do that, I would like to read him his funeral rites. If he is interested in that.
You're gonna what?
If he is interested in it, I'm going to ask him quietly if he would like me to perform like the final rites. Okay.
And he seems fairly grateful for that.
Okay. So then I will cast ceremony and I won't get a short rest, but that's fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do the funeral rites first. And I'm assuming that we're not doing this in public in front of everybody else.
Not unless you want to.
Who?
I would assume that you would take him back to the bed
Yeah.
and let him rest.
It's a rather private thing.
And last rites is just an hour. What does it end up doing?
Let's see.
Prevents him from turning to a zombie.
Yeah, you touch one corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means, short of a wish spell.
Does he have to be a corpse already?
I'm basically just performing the special religious ceremony that's infused with magic.
Oh,
The funeral rites just have that effect once he's dead.
so for 7 days he can't be raised.
By anything except wish.
Wish? Oh, wow.
So he doesn't seem to pass by the end of your ceremony, but he's definitely there on the deathbed. And you can hear the death rattle in him. So whether you guys choose to stick around for his death or if you want to walk away, make your choice.
I left. I'm walking away. I'm gonna go outside and keep watch.
In the raging storm.
Not
the wind.
raging, like out to like the door where the door is, and like kind of just look out, watch the storm, see if it lights up, that kind of thing.
I still do what I say right before either we leave or like as he's taking his final rest.
I'm up there with Orion because this is awkward.
I'm back in his room with him.
It's still uncomfortable.
Same.
You have feelings.
So it's. I'm glad that you're back to your usual self, Orion.
Yeah, it seemed to have worked.
Yep. You're no longer gray along the feathers.
Yeah, just white.
But yeah. I'm excited to get on the next leg of our adventure.
Pass the by.
And Navara was waiting out by the outer door into the walkway, but she was giving you the privacy knowing that you were Castle Mouse right.
Okay. When I walk out, she sees that there are tears streaming down my face. But I'll like give her a really watery smile and just kind of continue walking.
And she follows you instead. Alright. So, are you guys just gonna stand there and wait for the storm to let up? What are you gonna do?
I'm not afraid
You
it's
gonna risk
rain.
it?
Are we gonna risk it? Is this gonna be like
So it
Tears
doesn't
of the
pass
Kingdom
after an
and
hour?
Lightning's gonna go down? Are we gonna get the meter? You better find shelter.
It doesn't pass after an hour?
It is not.
If it is Araku's rage, we helped him come back to rage, so I think we'll be fine. It's not directed at us.
He has a lot of years of rage to get out, so I think we're gonna be here for a while if we don't just skedaddle.
Why are you leaking?
Because I'm standing in the fucking water.
But it's coming out of your nose, too.
Alright.
My stomach's so.
Let's gently carry Val back to the ship. I mean, it wasn't that long of a walk, so we should be alright.
So it is a half-day's walk. So it'll be late in the evening before you guys get back to the ship.
That's fine.
When you eventually make it back into town, after trudging through the mud puddles that the storm made in your path, you guys do find several ash heaps along your way that are being rinsed away by the storm, and some very familiar looking tridents and weapons.
Hey, look, somebody had a fire right there.
I don't think that's what that is.
What do you think it is?
Yeah. That was a 19 thing.
Yes.
It's the wrath of Araku. And who is on Araku's land with the Mezzalock, and plus those are the tridents that I'm carrying because it's, spicy damage. Damage with unique occurrences embedded in them.
I see. Alright.
As you get closer to the ship and further into the city and closer to the ports, you guys are actually going to find people dancing out in the rain and singing, and it looks like they're holding some kind of impromptu celebration.
Are they singing about anything in particular? Sorry.
Go ahead.
You're going to hear the name of Araku quite a bit if you're listening in. But they don't seem to care much about the current weather.
Drink this in, everybody. This is your doing. Good job.
Can we get out of this rain? I smell like wet dog.
Of course. We'll quickly make our way to the dock and see
Not pleasant.
if we see Kai
It's all the
about
fur.
the dock or not.
You do not. Anyone
Need to
roll
go to the
history
barbers.
check for me?
Absolutely.
You shared his message, didn't you?
I did.
He said.
I did.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 19.
That's a 15.
I rolled a 21.
18.
You both would remember. You'd probably remember. What did you roll?
18.
You remember. The dock was not in reference to where the ship is docked. It's reference to where he gained his love for gambling.
Oh.
We have to head off.
Okay.
The look on your face. He's scrunched up.
No, it's just. All right.
I'm sorry.
Good.
And where was the dock again?
Are there any sticks
I
or
thought it was
twigs
somewhere
and
around
leaves
Nessie.
around?
I thought it was.
There were probably wet ones that you would have come across on your walk.
I'm gonna gather them as we're walking and make an umbrella.
I love everything about that.
So you're trying to become
I
a
have no
Totoro.
clothes to get wet.
Sure.
You don't know who Totoro is?
I know who Totoro is. He's
Oh
my
yes, Totoro.
I don't wear
For some
clothes to
reason,
get
I
wet,
didn't
so it's
understand
great.
what question you were asking.
neighbor. Do you feel comfortable taking us out this time? Do you think you can do it without scratching up the boats?
Oh, absolutely.
You mean riding on water in more water?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the first time we've had to do that.
Just
Just stay below, you'll be fine.
I think I got all these water potions. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Using a giant leaf as your umbrella?
Yes. If it works, it works.
It looks stupid, but it works. It ain't stupid.
Okay. So you're just gonna try to sail us away?
Yes.
In the middle of the storm, in the middle of the night?
Yes.
You wanna roll for me, seafaring?
Somebody want to give me some assistance? Thank you. That's fitting. The guidance is not helpful.
Over there.
Not again.
What did you roll on that one?
Don't worry about it. Oh,
Okay.
if you could hide me from Val, that'd be great.
So when
I forgot
he
to untie the
is
ship.
when he's trying to sail away, where are you all at?
I'll be in my room with my potion stuff. Maybe sleeping.
Anticipating his fuck up, I'm going to be on deck.
I am having a very emo corner in a section of the ship, just like looking into the rain, softly humming under my voice. So, but I'm like right on the edge. So if we jerk really hard, I don't know how you want to deal with that.
Depending on the direction.
There it is.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out the scratches.
Why do you make me do this?
You think I had a choice in this?
Hey, some of our best
I follow
moments
the
from some of our
dice.
campaigns were from natural ones.
Specifically from Trey.
Corey didn't even know he was a daddy for part of it.
That's how Cree's Axis of Betrayal started within that one.
Those gremlins were just real cute.
Why do you make me do these things?
Lay it on us. Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Is Araku angered that we were trying to leave, so he smites us? Are we suddenly portaled across the world? That'd be cool.
Okay. So
Wait, you saw your luck thing, right?
I do!
Dude.
Nice luck.
you waited so long.
I forgot.
I finally decided how I was going to punish you.
If it's too late, you can just punish me.
I'd punish you.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
Don't forget that again.
So
It's lit.
he manages to steer the boat away from the dock,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
but no one ever taught him how to deal with storms.
This is true.
And he lowers the sails when he shouldn't, and
And make
manages
it go
to
faster.
rip the main sails and make them unusable, leaving the boat to drift in the direction of the wind. And so you guys are stuck drifting in this direction with no control over your boat.
I'm going to drop
We do
the anchor.
have the rudder. We have a tiny bit of control.
I'm going to drop the anchor.
You're just gonna drop anchor?
Yeah, to keep us from just drifting.
I'm gonna start pulling up the sails.
What's left?
Yeah, what's left of them.
Were you on deck?
Yeah, I was
have
having a
several
moment.
hours.
Yeah, and you guys probably would have heard the sail ripping.
Yeah, it's just gonna be me going from sad girl hours to me going a really, really angry, productive mode.
I hope Val's still asleep.
No one went and woke her up, so.
You have Mindy, right?
Yes, I do.
I think we should better start.
It's ripped through. I'm going to say mending is not going to.
Not even one little bit. We have string. We can just start sewing it, and then you could mend the
We do
sew
have an
line.
artificer now. What? Wait, we have to have like a spare. Is there a spare that we can
We do
place
have
up?
spare sail. I remember you mentioning it. I swear you mentioned it.
We're going to take the ripped sail down and put the new one up.
Okay. So at least you guys remembered that.
So I have like that one, and I'm gonna find needle and thread, and I'm just gonna start repairing it while angrily glaring at Olegu. I'm not going for good craftsmanship here. I'm trying to contain myself so I don't beat him.
I'm gonna go down to Val, knock on the
You're
door.
gonna roll
God, here we
sleight
go.
of hand.
Sure.
Yes!
Hey Val! Remember when you taught me how to drive the boat?
And there's silence on the other end for a second. Yes.
Could you teach me how to drive it in a storm? It's storming right now.
Oh, sure, of course. Let me just give me a moment. Let me get ready.
Absolutely.
And she comes out a minute or two later, dressed, though it looks like she was clearly sleeping or resting.
I would like to warn you. There was an incident
About what?
with the current sail, but it's already being fixed and the replacement is up while we do the mending.
It's just a small tear, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's why we're just fixing it. Well, and we just want to go ahead and get going, so we got the other one up.
Lynn rolled a 6. So I kind of imagine that she's just like aggressively flailing through the sail right now trying to find the opening.
Probably.
So it's out on deck when Val
But
walks
it's in a messy tangle where you can't really tell everything that's wrong with it because you're a disaster.
Says the walking disaster.
I know, speaking from experience.
When you guys get up to the deck, she's gonna see the flailing happening under the sails, and she's gonna run over and try to help you out at all.
Oh no, you're making it worse, Lynn.
Now,
no.
how did you do that?
I'm just trying to not smack Olegu so hard that he retreats to his shell. So I'm trying to stay busy by starting to mend the sail. It's been a really long day.
Wait, how bad is this damage?
Oh, Lynn, you made it worse.
I did not!
You guys shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
While you were flailing, you got it caught on a nail.
Lynn's just gonna look directly at Val and just gonna go,
Do you want to roll deception for me?
I would be honored.
can I roll persuasion?
Yes.
$27.
13.
What is it?
27.
Oh. How did you manage to do this?
Whenever we get to the next place, we'll see if there's a replacement.
Better. Do you know how much time I put into taking care of this ship?
A lot.
And not one of you can take care of her. Not one!
Lynn's just gonna start retreating into herself visibly. I'm sorry. I'll take it downstairs and work on it.
And she turns and stomps away. I swear, every last one of them is no good, rotten. And you just hear her smattering on with the cursing.
You're gonna see Lynn's head slowly towards you.
What are you doing during all this?
Depends. How bad is the water? Like, how bad is the storm making the
Not
waves?
choppy.
It's fairly choppy out. The further away you guys are gonna get from the island, the lighter the storm gets. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
And how fast are we drifting that way? Are we just like really drifting, or?
You are drifting for quite a while. You guys are probably gonna drift for probably a good hour or so before you can pick up speed and get to real sailing speed. So for a while you're stuck in it. I would say probably after about 3 hours or so you guys are at this one.
About 3 hours. So I'd be trying to help you using my mage hand and everything. Just trying to get
Does she
Sail.
teach me how to
work.
sail in a
Gotcha.
storm?
I
Does she
don't
teach
know
me
much
how to
about
sail in a storm?
Well, apparently I proved it, so it's fine.
it. Yeah. I heard.
It's just you know I didn't, right?
I do now.
Oh, thank you for your help. I hope you feel better. Do you feel better? Please feel better.
I feel younger.
Good. Is that good? Is that bad? Do you want to feel distinguished and old again?
It's quite
I don't feel very
nice.
distinguished.
Do we have any kind of watch going on?
Artymiz has been sleeping.
Sounds like
Yeah, I'll take the first watch.
Roll for me.
Uh, 19. I assume you meant perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 19.
Alright, so nothing happens on your watch.
Perception's been pretty good today.
How late do you stay up? Do you end up waking anybody up afterwards? Or are we just moving on? Do you just stay up all night and not get a long rest?
No, I'm gonna get a long rest because I want some of my stuff back. So I'll take the usual 4 hours.
Okay. Who do you get after that?
I'm gonna get Orion first. I kind of like just knock on the post. Hello up there.
Is it my time for watch?
If you don't mind, I'm going to go check on Lynn real quick before I get some snoozes. Do you mind taking the next watch?
No. I'm alright with it.
Okay. Well, good luck, and come and get me if there's any trouble.
We'll do.
And by the way, the sales ribbing was totally Olegu's fault. I saw the whole thing. I was dumb enough to let him drive the boat. I should have just gotten Val, but I've been trying to give him more chances to prove himself to me. Well, to us, I guess.
Yeah, I think he'll come around.
You know, I am trying to live like Crux want me to live. You know, I want to, you know, he seemed like very much an optimistic, very sweet individual. You know, as king, I feel it's my responsibility to protect farm folk. But anyway, good luck. And I'm gonna head downstairs before I go to bed. I'm gonna Lynn?
Yeah.
Nothing urgent. I just wanted to check on you. I know you had a bit of a rough night.
Still here.
That's good.
Still haven't fixed the sail. I think it's a lost cause.
Well, that's what spares are for, and we'll get another spare the next time we go into town. It's not your fault,
I'm aware. Thanks, though.
but we will talk in the morning. I just wanted to check on you.
Thanks, Stratos. Who's on watch right now?
Orion?
Who's taking third?
I don't know yet. I told him to leave. I told him to make that decision.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna cast Sending on Orion. Orion, I forgot. Make sure you wake somebody else to take the watch. Thank you, Stratos.
Yes, I figured so. Thanks for the reminder.
That's a common thing that we forgot.
Just this campaign, though. There's
Yeah.
just something about the way nights happen.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I will go to bed.
You want to roll perception for me?
I did. 14.
Nothing seems to happen on your watch. The storm certainly is cleared up, and there are clear skies throughout your watch at this point. And you're leading into early morning, so the next person you wake up will take early morning shift just during the dawn.
Okay. I wake up Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Orion.
Howdy.
Hello. It's your turn for watch. If you don't mind.
I don't. That's fine. I'll get dressed. I'll be up in a second. And then I'm gonna don my armor that no longer makes me clanky when I'm stealthy. And I'm gonna walk upstairs and I'm more alert now. I'm a little less sad.
You want to roll perception for me?
I mean, do I want to? No. Will I? Yes.
Ooh.
That's a 17.
You're all good. Woo. Right. So, Lynn is going to finish out watch during the early morning hours. Nothing really seems to happen. And I have to see.
You guys are going to the dock. So you're looking every inch is a day with your current speed. So what path are you guys going to follow? Because you were drifting for a while.
Where's the
So-
dock again? It's at Parachi, right?
Yeah, it's northeast of Barachi.
Yeah.
So you probably would have had to go this way around the islands because you were because of the way you drifted at first. So you're looking at a couple days journey. But you are. I mean, you guys can choose to stay closer to the coast.
And the sub's staying near us, right?
No, because you guys left the sub back there.
Yeah.
Nobody wouldn't let him know where we were. I went to the bathroom for 1
Choices
minute.
were made.
I went to the bathroom for 1 minute.
I need to speak with Stratos as soon as he awakes.
It's like when parents leave the gas station and they're suddenly like, oh wait, something's missing.
We missed something.
Child.
If we sailed this way instead and into the storm, would that cut any time off? If we could use
It
this?
would have,
But we drifted.
but you drifted.
Don't look at me. I'm innocent in this.
Because the storm does rotate in this direction, and so it's used to get around.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days travel? 5 to 6 days worth of travel?
Well, luckily he'll be able to take a more direct route, so he may be able for me to stay on time. In the morning, I'm gonna ask Stratos to sending to Ellie.
Do we get
Is
a
that
long
The
rest?
dock.
Yes. Everyone gets a long rest.
And what about our magics?
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if not, he has a score in his sub, and we have a score on our ship.
But it takes 5 days for the spore to grow.
Alright, so I'm just going to work around the table because I think that's the method that has been working the best.
And I'll keep track of the days and the magics.
Okay, so Olegu can cast.
Woo! Free last!
Lynn gets 2 days.
Ooh.
Guaranteed cast. Stratos can cast.
Orion can cast.
Orion can cast.
And Artymiz.
Can
Silvery.
cast.
Hey.
I think that's the first time the entire campaign everybody's been able to cast.
Yep.
It's almost like we're refueling the realm of magic.
Almost.
Oh, fuck's that old blue at my door? Yes?
Stratos,
Oh, he's young again.
I have an urgent request.
I open up the door. What is it?
We forgot to tell Nelly where to go. We kinda just left him there.
Oh, Nelly, that's awful. I forgot. He's probably floating out there wondering where the hell we went.
You wanna send him, message him, however you want, and tell him to meet us at the dock. If he uses the storm as a boost, he should be able to get there at around the same time as us. They catch up.
If he surfaces.
Well, it still affects the
Alright.
currents underneath, doesn't it?
I can do this.
If it's a giant, never-ending spiraling storm, it sort of causes a never-ending
cast
spiraling
sending.
current.
Nelly ran into a bit of trouble. We're headed towards the Dock Casino. Where's the island at? What's that called?
Northeast of Araku.
It's northeast of Karachi. Meet us there. We'll convene soon. Stratos out.
Didn't mention the shortcut.
I didn't know anything about a shortcut.
I literally just told you if he uses the storm as a
I only
boost.
have 25 words, Olegu. So I will finish by sending it.
Use storm current to boost.
I'm not using another spell. We might run into something nasty today. We'll see what he says. Maybe since he's underwater, he'll be fine.
I will make my way there.
Make
That's
a
all he
way.
says.
Can I make an insight check to see whether or not I believe him?
Go for it.
11.
Yeah. He's gonna make his way there.
Alright. He says that he will meet us there.
Fantastic. Also, at some point today, I need to have a group meeting with everybody.
We should do that as soon as possible because I want to see where this is going.
I might have some intel.
You might have some intel from what? We've been on the boat.
Little snippets here and there. I had some time to put them all together.
I see. Okay.
So just have that on your radar for the day.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Let me go get to Artymiz.
Or are you just standing in the door waiting to make that comment?
No, I'm on deck because I took the first watch. The last watch.
Oh, then you're just gonna see on the surface and go straight to Artemis' door.
There's something about open intentions that's just so refreshing.
Huh?
Artymiz, are you in your room?
Always.
Do you mind coming up deck? The storm has cleared and we're having a group meeting
When?
right now.
Huh. Yeah, give me like 5 more minutes?
For you, you can have 6. But, yes. See you in 6 minutes.
I just need 5.
It's a joke. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go up deck. Oh, good morning, Lynn. How are you doing?
Good morning.
What?
Nothing.
Did you tell Orion that we're having a powwow in 5 minutes?
I haven't told him anything.
Wait,
Other than you.
Olegu wants to have a group meeting about something. Sorry, God's picking at herself with the finger.
That's terrifying.
Which part?
Well, he wants to have a group reading.
Do you want to tell Orion or should I?
Does this include Navarra?
He didn't say.
Orion?
Yes?
Olegu wants to chat with all of us.
Okay.
Same.
So, glide down.
How was your watch?
Peaceful.
Who did you end up waking up?
Relatively. Lit.
Len?
Yes.
Good choice. She's quite capable.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, I just say.
I didn't say that sarcastically.
I know, but I just. Who do you think you woke up? Who's standing on the deck?
I apologize.
You're fine. I guess Olegu also did go downstairs and woke you up, so that makes sense. Apologies. Interrupting us here. What do you think he is?
I knock on Navarro's door.
And it opens. Good morning.
Good
Is
morning.
it time for the meeting?
How do you know about the meeting? Are you or the future things? That's right.
What the fuck?
You give the prophecy and all that. I actually had a question. It pertains to the topic of the meeting. How much do you know about Nessie's castle?
I have not seen, if that is what you are asking. Other than that, I know about as much as anyone else from this realm, which is only that the castle was granted to Nessie in order to calm her rage and allow safe passage through her territories.
Excellent. Thank you, that's all I need to know. You're welcome to come join the meeting. There's nobody else on this ship, right? I'm not forgetting anybody. Onward!
And upward, so they say. As she
Literally.
walks ahead of you.
Literally, as we walk up the steps to the top deck.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? I know it was a rough night last night.
The storm was calming. And then seeing the sunrise was a nice reminder that life is beautiful. Thank you for asking. Did you sleep well?
I did, yes.
Olegu?
Yes.
You wanted us all here?
Yes.
And I'm gonna walk out. Guys, look what I've made.
What is it?
Water breathing potions and healing potions and some cure wounds and find steed and I'm
Find
getting
who?
good at this.
Find who?
Find steed.
Oh, she said Steve.
You managed to put find steed into a potion.
I've been finding ways to bottle my magic into all sorts of different potions.
Didn't have a steed in mind. Particularly.
Or just like horse, seahorse,
Could it be a dolphin?
Or a
Maybe
really large
shark.
one.
whale,
You know, I don't really
a
know.
poodle,
That's
perhaps?
fine.
I'm not sure how it really works yet, but
We haven't used find seed a lot in the past, but I'm just very excited to see how
Like
this all
ever.
oh, I've got quite the
Horses don't like
collection.
Michelle.
Good job, Artymiz. That is quite extraordinary.
Would you guys like any of them? I mean, you guys are giving me the gold to be able to procure these
That's
things.
very true. I would like at least one potion of water breathing just in case, because I do not naturally breathe underwater.
I think we're gonna need some more water breathing potions.
I have like 12.
Never mind. I think
Right
we're
now,
good
you have
for
12
now.
right now.
Yeah, when we were at the shop, I was able to buy 10 water breathing materials, so that makes, what, 10 potions? And then I already had 2 on hand, minus the one that I already gave someone. There's so many.
That is phenomenal.
That's, good job, Artymiz.
You just see my tail wags.
It's,
Do I see a new hat as well?
you do OCD.
A new cap?
A
new
cap?
perhaps?
Oh, well, maybe.
What's
Just
it look
gonna-
like?
I haven't got that far yet.
Okay.
So far, it's a leap. I'm working on maybe a cap of water breathing.
That's interesting.
Then
But-
it will be
So far, it's just this molded
3
leaf
seconds.
to get an idea of the shape.
Latte.
She jumped from my lap and went to her.
Yeah.
You okay?
That was.
She did the hoot and hug on her legs. It's like, I didn't make the jump, I'm just gonna hang here till you help me up.
She is horrible with that, but she has gotten better over the years. I can say that much.
So Olegu, you brought us here this morning for a particular reason?
I have information.
You've brought us here today?
I've gathered you here today for a potentially wondrous source of potential.
Okay.
I may know the location of potential Godstones. You see,
What brought this to your attention?
I've been gathering information.
Through what means?
Any means I can find. Bookstores, items, people.
You don't talk to people.
You don't know what I do on my watches. There's Val here. Val's been here for over 100 years on the ocean, traveling. She's a wealth of information if you just talk to her.
I am aware of that.
She also doesn't particularly
like us.
keep going. Continue, wait.
And also, you think I do all my casino for just gambling?
You're set right next to you while doing it. Mostly yes.
Sweet sour child. Anyways, I've gathered tidbits that there is a underwater castle that the Mezloth have taken over. They had 2 Godstone, or 2-ish Godstones in one little prison area. Imagine what they'll have in a whole underwater castle. Or keep, castle keep. I'm not quite sure what the difference is.
What's the name of the castle?
Was there a specific name other than...
Nice Castle. That you're desperately trying not to say.
I'm trying to remember if it's Nessy's Keep or Nessy's Castle. No, load. One note, load.
You just know it was a castle. I don't know something.
Orion, your whole thing is like information collecting, isn't that what Savris is all about?
God, I said
I don't think it's named,
Okay.
but I know its approximate location is going to be between the dock and Nellie's home island.
To the island of the dwarves.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just north of the island of Volcanus. And I think if we can clear out that castle, 1, we'll take away a stronghold for the Mezloth, and 2, potentially find 1 or more Godstones.
You heard anything about this lost castle, travels, gathering information?
The dice just bounce right up against your bag.
It's a good roll. It's a good roll.
Or if I would even have
Access to that information. I just figured you'd be a good person to ask because Savris wants to know
He's
everything.
knowledgeable.
Savris is knowledgeable.
He tends to have an idea or two.
what's history.
Your history pretty good. Mine's not bad.
I do now since I leveled up.
Yeah, sorry, there are quite a few
Unsurpassed
buildings.
insight.
Oh,
I
cool.
get expertise in history, insight, and perception.
Nice.
Making my perception not a +3.
Hey!
Nice.
We've been needing somebody who's like really good perception.
Desperately.
Like +6 is like really good for our group.
Yeah, it's like I think more than mine and Olegu combined, probably.
Well,
Plus
my
2.
perception is +3.
So that's
Yeah.
accurate.
I was rolling to determine if I know anything or if Savris, if I would have gained any information about this castle, origins, inhabitants, time period when it existed, that kind of thing.
What did you roll?
Well, it depends. What kind of roll would that be to determine if I know?
History.
A 27.
Yeah.
16 plus 11.
Yeah, boy.
The plus 11s are nice, aren't they?
Spicy.
That's my deception.
Do you have expertise?
I will
Yeah.
say that while you've been roaming around these lands and investigating, going to stores, things like that, you probably would have heard rumors or whispers about Nessie's castle. And that is probably the only castle you would have heard of being under the water. And that see, specifically what were you trying to
Yep, that's it. The name of it's good enough. That is, well, from what the locals say, is Nessie's castle.
That's the thing. It's not anymore because it was taken from Nessie.
Oh, well, formerly known as Nessie's castle. What is it known as now?
Now it's just a castle taken over by the Mesaloth.
Oh.
And why are you so determined not to take the castle back for the Nezloth?
One, because we hate the Mesaloth, and two, they're going to keep an entire Godstone in one little prison. Imagine what they'll keep in a castle.
And where did you get this information? Was it from? You said it was from Val.
A lot of it from Val, yeah.
I'll be happy to ask her about that as well. I think it is a great idea. But you seem to think that it's somewhere between where we are now and the dock.
Yeah. It's just north of Volcanus.
That's further than where we are right now.
Well, yeah, it's somewhere.
Here.
No, it's somewhere between the dock and Nellie's home island,
Maybe.
where we were going to travel to because he says he has a Godstone.
So are you suggesting that we meet up with Kai, hear what he has to say about his 2 Godstones?
Yes, I think.
And then we plot a route. And anytime we head to Nellie's, we'll be passing over the castle. We just need to potentially submarine on down. We have now 12 potions water breathing. 3 of us can breathe water without them.
Not 3 of us. She can't yet.
Cap water breathing.
She does not have it done yet.
She will have it done. I have complete faith in Artymiz.
Insight check. 5. Come on, natural 1.
14.
I'm glad that you feel that way because Artymiz is very capable.
What am I capable of doing? I'm sorry, I'm taking inventory
Everything
of my
you've been
products.
He was talking about how good you are making the cap of water breathing and all that good stuff.
Oh, thanks. I guess I kind of found my thing.
It's a calling. I understand. I've run a business.
So you want to go clear out Kraken's castle?
It's not the castle anymore.
What does the Kraken need with the castle anyway? Isn't it like a large creature?
So, the stories I heard was they made a deal with Nessie. You get me mixed up with Nellie now. With Nessie. You know how they said that...
for that?
You know how we've heard that Nessie likes gold and people have given offerings of gold down to Nessie to keep her complacent?
Uh-huh.
She needed a place to keep it all. So she'd keep it in the castle.
Like a dragon.
Exactly. And now she's been more aggressive since Mesloth had come because they've taken it from her.
I see.
So one, we can quit Mesloth. That's a big win. We don't like them. They're the big bad people. 2, we potentially get Godstones. And 3, Nessie stops harassing the innocent people here because she has her castle back.
Has Nessie really been harassing the innocent people here?
That's literally one of the things we were warned about.
O.C. Navarro is with us, right?
Mm-hmm. What is Navarro's facial responses to this? Like, just what's coming across your face with it?
I've technically said no lies.
She's just kind of watching, almost as though she were watching a movie. It's almost like she kind of expects what is happening right now.
But is it like a sitcom? Is it like a horror movie?
I bottled up some heroism.
From what? Bottle of what?
Heroism?
Oh, I thought you said
I thought you said hemorrhoids.
heroin.
I mean, I got AIDS.
Almost like she's watching a really inspiring heroic movie. And like she's really excited about what she's saying.
And Orion, imagine of all the trinkets and stuff that is gathered down there, all the stuff that Savras would want you to learn from that pile.
I think it's a good start. I think it would be a good idea to run this by Kai and see what he thinks as well, since he is the one that pushed us on this journey.
They may even be able to help us.
Perhaps.
I do like the idea. And I wasn't against it in the first place.
Surprisingly, I'm not against it either. But yes, let's see what Kai has to say.
One step before another.
What is there? What do you two think?
I think that Nessie was previously content with her castle, and not having two great foes would be better than having only one great foe would be better than having two. And Navarra looks like this isn't the worst idea ever, so that's fine.
Navara, what have you had any interaction with this Kraken? What is the alignment? So do they have any allies, or are they sort of just allies to themselves?
Repeat that question.
Do you know the Kraken's alignment? Like, is this an ally with itself? Is it a ally of the kingdom, or what?
I don't think the kingdom exists anymore.
Well, it doesn't mean that you can't be faithful to it. My kingdom is gone. I'm still faithful to it.
Nessie is its own beast.
I see. So it's like a neutral type thing, what?
Yes,
But
most of the time.
I don't know what you mean.
insight
So I
check.
do.
It's like, I rolled it already. I've been watching this entire encounter.
9.
Let's get a different dice for this one. Hope that doesn't hit me in the back. 24.
30, 20.
He's being very convincing right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Plus 11 deception. I'll do it. Krakens are quite powerful creatures. Perhaps it would be a good one to have to use as a weapon, assuming that it's still alive.
But the only positive is if she believes she's indebted to us for saving her castle.
I don't know that Kraken would ever feel truly indebted to anybody. I think maybe being not
But
their
indebted enough to
enemy,
maybe not just sink our ship.
being not their enemy is maybe the most we could go for, but going for that is still not a bad idea.
Exactly.
There's great respect towards Krakens. It's terrifying.
Truly. Yes.
Alright.
Just a thought.
Was there anything else that you wanted to discuss?
No, that was just information I've gathered. I want to share it with everybody now that I had a mostly complete story.
And now that we have everybody together, is there anything else that anybody else wants to share?
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I mean, not necessarily.
What kind of potion should I make?
Well, water-breathing potions would be great. Potions of flying might be amusing.
I don't think I have those. I maybe be able to detect magic?
That could be good.
Yes, that's a good one.
Blessing people, obviously.
Could you do protection from poison?
Or anything that helps with.
Yes.
Or could you do Zone of Truth?
Yes, also.
Those might be good.
Who are we trying to be truthful?
Truth is a powerful tool.
Would you like to see my list?
Is it predominantly spells that you got from your oath?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Because the ones that you have from your oath, I imagine, are somewhat similar to the ones that I have
True.
from my own paladin journey.
if we have similar ones, I can bottle up mine and give you those, or share with the group.
I appreciate that. You've been doing phenomenally thus far, so I have great faith that whatever you choose to do next will be a mighty benefit to the group as a whole.
Well, I mean, I know I'm on my own personal quest and stuff, but
I mean, we all are.
true. And I know I'm kind of more quiet, and you guys are kind of doing like a lot of things, but I mean, this is my way of helping out, I suppose.
That's good. We need more of that attitude.
It's there. It's just deep in there.
Okay. So God is gonna butt in here.
Uh-oh.
It's 8:25. I know you have to leave by 9, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Regardless of what path we choose, nothing is going to be finished within the next half hour. Like, either way, we're going into something pretty major. So, do we want to look at cutting it off here?
Are we able to get to the dock?
Can we get to dock? Like, can we get to the dock and then just kind of call it there?
That's kind of what I'm looking at doing.
Because
And
that's
is there any other downtime stuff people need to do before next
Yes.
week?
you.
So, couple of questions. First, what other things in your downtime do you guys want to do? We can settle that now. And I would like to know specifically what you guys would like your current plans to be based off of your current board state, so that I can make sure that I'm planning appropriately. Because this is where things are starting to branch off, and I need to know what plans are. Ish.
I'm just
I
gonna
know
be
that
crafting
things might-
potions.
I know that things might change once you talk to Kai.
Yeah, I think things will definitely change. I think we'll either go for the fort, I'm sorry, the underwater castle, or what was the other option?
Kai has 2 gods.
He has 2 Godstone leads, so it'll be one of those 2, like,
Bro, I know that those leads
You
are pointing in
have-
the direction we're going.
You're gonna have his leads, whatever leads those may be.
We have
You guys currently have Nessie's lead,
Yeah.
and then you have Nellie's lead.
yeah.
So you have 3 different ways that you could potentially rank.
Do we want to meet with Kai since he currently has a lead on 2 of them,
Yes.
and he's been our kind of main collaborator thus far?
I think that is a good idea.
And while we're there, we can pick up another sail or 2 extra, and gather some more information on the state of Nessie's castle right now.
So, can you repeat that for me? What is the current? So current plan, you guys are gonna go to Kai first.
Kai first.
Okay.
Hope we meet up with Nelly there.
We're not doing Nessie without Nellie, because we did the submarine, right?
That's a good idea.
That was what your original idea was. So either way, if Nellie does not make it to the island by the next move, we will probably put a hold on Nessie anyways. Which means that we're not going to be going after Nellie's Godstone until Nessie's castle is addressed, because currently what we think is a sliver of a Godstone is powering that submarine, and we don't want to be left with it powerless.
Okay, so regardless of what happens, you guys are saying for sure you're gonna end up doing Nessie first.
No.
Nessie before Nellie.
Oh.
Nessie for Nelly, yes, but maybe something before Nessie, depending on what Kai has to say.
Yeah. Sorry.
So then I can plan that accordingly. Because
Yeah.
I just needed to know which one of those I need to be.
Yeah, if Kai's like,
Focusing
what kind of
plans on.
moron would go down to that castle, then we're probably not going to do it.
Not immediately. He's very convincing.
I realize that.
I don't know that we're very well equipped right now. Given a +11.
And I have a backup just in case I fail.
Did you, Alex? Did you have a? Did we have a conversation we needed to have?
I mean, I messaged several people,
Okay.
so, you know,
Did you message me?
no,
Okay.
just characters and stuff. You also need to tell Zack about your one-shot idea real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I want to say
So,
it right.
I'll give him a minute. And
No, go for it. Are you
okay,
good?
so I have a one shot that is tangentially connected to current campaign.
Does that mean by contingency?
It's connected, but it's an offshoot. It's not directly
Sort of like our Suicide Squad thing that we did, where we saved everybody.
Yes. But it's using those characters from session 0 that you guys played when you were arresting each other. So I need people to
Who do you
choose
wanna
what
be?
characters they're going to play. We're either going to be doing this late September, or I'm going to wait until after Alex's. I'm leaning towards waiting until after Alex's, but it would be good for people to start picking it. So I think she's already decided she's going to be Galena.
Stabby, drow.
He's got another character he's gonna play, but it fits into what's gonna happen. Who are you playing? Did you
I'll
decide?
look at those later.
I'm gonna look later.
Okay. And he said he either is going to be Grunge
Or the one of the twins.
because I do think it would be cool if I got someone to play the twins or two of you to play the twins together.
Like either Grunge or if we both want to be twins.
I thought
that
that you were going to want to be the sexy dragonborn.
Zilbrick.
Silverig.
This one's.
But yeah, you
I'll
got,
look at 'em.
you got time to think about it. But,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking later too.
Throw that on your radar. We can bring those characters back.
and then
Huh.
next week we're going to do this session 0 for my Halloween special because they're going to be gone the first week of September, so we'll do board game week that week.
So next week is
Just regular
session,
D&D. Session 0.
Zero.
session 0.
Yeah. Just to say, this is where all of our
What we've done for the past 17
legacy
years.
characters have been up top.
October.
So are we
4th.
planning to actually do main campaign stuff next week as well?
Yeah, if you're
Okay.
okay with that. 'Cause
I did not realize that. I was about to leave here and not.
Oh, well, I'm glad
It's
we
okay.
cleared that up. Yeah, because I figured it'd just be a
She already
30 to
knows.
40 minute
She said 10.
conversation.
For some reason, I thought it was going to be more than that. We're good. Just have to make sure I have stuff playing. We're ready to go. Alright. So, is there anything else that you guys wanted to settle? Any more downtime and stuff that needs to happen over this 5-day trek?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't think it'll take long. I had secret stuff.
These secret stuff?
Yeah, so after we dissipate.
You want to speak with me about something?
Yes. So Severus is like somebody that like locates people and stuff, right?
He simply just wants to know. His agents
If
would do that.
if I in the event of my demise, if I paid you to deliver a message for me, would you do so? It might take you to the Feywilds. I don't know how much you know about the Feywilds. That might be a good fact-finding mission, but I'd be willing to pay you for it as well. I haven't.
How? So. I would do this request, and I don't even need payment. The payment is, you're saying it takes me to the Feywilds.
It could. I don't know if the person I need to let it deliver to is still there. And you might, if I survive this whole thing, it might not be necessary. But
Well, say, because of our friendly relationship and my curiosity, I won't charge you.
okay.
Pass this message on. Is it in the letter?
I haven't written the letter yet. I'm going to work on that on the way to the dock. Her name is Lulandra. She is my former fiance. We're still technically engaged, I guess. I haven't had contact with her since the kingdom was destroyed. So if I perish, I would very much appreciate if you would deliver a letter to her if you can track her down.
How long ago was the king?
Many years ago. I believe it was maybe about 20 years ago. Give or
Well,
take.
Hopefully it never comes to that. But
I agree.
in the event that it does, I'll take care of that request.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's it. I appreciate it.
That's it for
Then
that.
I'm gonna separate.
No.
What are you doing?
You scoot up against the wall. Sneaky, sneaky.
You're just going to stealth mode.
No, you, because you're sneaking around with little messages.
Yeah,
Do you have a moment?
sure. So,
I have a rather awkward question to ask you.
oh boy.
Everybody a letter.
In the event of my parachute in this mission, will you deliver a message for me?
I'll do my very best.
You can say you don't have to, but
After all that we've been through, Stratos, that request is not unreasonable.
well, I appreciate that. I would like to think that I consider you a friend, if not a very close ally.
Sure.
Given that I've reduced you, I'm not a spy at the Drow, otherwise I think I would be dead again. Unless you're playing the long game, then kudos. But regardless,
Thank you.
I would like you to deliver. Could you, if I perish in a future combat, will you deliver a letter to Lalandra for me? If you can track her down. I know it's a lot to ask, because she could really be anywhere, assuming she's still alive.
Melandra, yeah. Is that your...
That is my fiance.
Do you... This is a slightly insensitive question I do recognize. Are you sure she's still alive?
My left hand catches fire. I'm pretty sure that the flames of what was it called? Flames of fidelity will burn as long as your spouse is living. So
Absolutely. Again, I hope this isn't overstepping. I will, if you should fall in combat or if you should fall in general, I will happily, and to the best of my abilities, deliver this letter to her. As we are friends,
okay.
You are a very senseless, selfish person. Selfless, thank you. Thanks, guys.
Selfishness.
Yeah, there we go. You are a very selfless person. You often think of others before yourself, putting yourself at risk because others make stupid choices and do foolish things.
My father always had a saying that he would never have anybody else do anything that he wouldn't be willing to do himself, so
I completely understand that, and that's a very valiant sentiment. Please, this is coming with the best of intentions.
I feel like I've been overprotective towards you.
No, have you tried sending Toralanga? You have sent for me, you have sent for the party, you have made contact with people for a variety of
Can I be
reasons.
honest with you? I am scared to.
That's fair.
I am more afraid of disappointing her than I am facing 1,000 frozen. I would rather be a popsicle than. Because I've not led the best life while being on the run, but,
Your choices are ultimately what brought you here, and what you are ultimately doing is freeing civilization from the grasps of demons. Irregardless of the choices that you made in the midst of that, what you're doing right now and where that put you is something that I think everyone can agree is very valiant. It's very selfless. But I understand that it's hard to look positively upon yourself.
I have thought, I don't even know what she would say. I don't even know what I would say.
Can I ask, when you send, do you hear the other person's voice?
A wall. Do I hear the other person's voice in this campaign, right? Yeah, I hear the voice.
Then
So I get inflections and whatnot. Like I was able to tell the Crux, for example, was happy.
would it not be one of the greatest comforts in the world to know that the person who meant the most to you in the world is alive?
I mean, I kind of already had evidence of it, but
But to hear each other's voices, that might be the greatest gift we can give her right now.
what if she doesn't want to talk to me?
Well, then she doesn't have to respond.
It's fair. I suppose I will sleep on it, but no.
And I will not think less of you for not doing it. It's a very scary step, I'm sure.
My greatest fear is like, what if I just randomly run into her one day and she like starts throwing stuff at me? Like, why didn't you ever write? Why didn't you ever send or whatever?
You know,
She doesn't recognize you that much too.
sometimes anger is just big feelings repressed. So wouldn't it be better for her to be very angry that you never wrote than for her to not care at all?
That's very true. I suppose that is very true.
Apathy is scarier
She's
than anger.
capable, much like you and Artymiz. She is a very capable individual.
I believe it. And I appreciate the encouragement, but
Yes, there's no one else I would trust with this than you.
whatever you choose to do.
I will sleep on it, and I will think about it.
And if you want to talk about it again, I'm more than happy to serve as a sounding board, because it sounds like a choice that's going to be very difficult for a variety of reasons,
We have a lot of things on our plate, that's for sure.
including Olegu, who's trying to get messy like.
I think that he has found his own path and that he believes in what he is doing.
Yeah, he's people worship the dragon turtle.
I don't know anything about dragon turtles. I know that dragons in general can go one way or the other as far as being bad or good, or in somewhere in the middle.
Dragon turtles don't get along with krakens.
Interesting. Interesting.
Whatever he's
I did
doing
not know that.
is not harmful.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I kind of think
Oh!
whatever
Hello.
he chooses to do is going to be what it's going to be. But I thought he's very, very good at making people,
Believe what they
Agree
want to
with
see
him.
or hear.
yes, but agree or see that he is being kind and honest and
Most
He's-
old people are.
yes, you're not wrong. But yeah, just
It's a shame that happens so like randomly. I feel like if he could control it, he could use it to his advantage. You know?
you're so right. I can see how a skill like that could very definitely be used to someone's advantage.
What?
Anyway, I hear the fourth wall pigeons cooing upstairs, but I appreciate this conversation.
Anytime. And I mean it. Anytime. Thank you for messaging my uncle for me to
Let me know if you need me to do that again.
Okay. I will. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to figure out how to do it myself. Use a score for that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go up. And with that, I will go up deck and shoo away the fourth wall pigeons. Olegu was lying.
Was there anything else that was going
I
on?
never said one lie.
You guys wanted to stop and take care of today?
Stratos is good.
Artymiz will just be walking around with a little list of spells that she can perform and ask everybody if they need anything specifically bottled.
Lynn is just sitting in quiet, but not sad, contemplation, right? This is a very conversation.
So for next week, would you please be so kind as to write your journal?
Yeah.
Do the recap for us. Alright, so that is the end of session 15.